Hi guys, Donna here with your weekly mini reading for January 30th through February 5th, 2023. I can't believe it's going to be February already. Last week we had retreat, power, playfulness in the Healing with the Angel cards by Doreen Virtue. And then we had the way forward is open, change is coming, embrace this magical moment. In the new deck that I got, the St. Michael's Sword of Light Oracle. And then finally in our Abundance Oracle cards, we got Sever Vows of Poverty. So I hope you were able to find time to retreat last week, to really go and play, to relax, to realize that you're on the right path, that you're embracing every magical moment that you can, and that you were able to see that you had already severed the vows of poverty because you're moving forward in your life. So this week, I will use Healing with the Angel cards again by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to ask St. Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel to come in. Okay. And see what they have for us this week. I don't know where you are, but I'm cold and I'm really over this winter and would really like some sunshine and some warmth to come in. Okay, so the first card that came out was intention. Then we have friendship. And then finally, we have a repeat of last week, which is retreat. So when we start with the first card, which is intention, remember, I think we've been putting our intentions into play. That was last week too, because we had a new moon. So we were trying to think up these intentions. What do we intend to have happen? What do we need to know? And so this week, the intention card is back. And remember, it's the yellow center, but also there's blue there of the throat. So it's speaking your intentions as if they're already happening. You know, I am healthy, healed, and whole now. Anything that's in the here and now moment. I would go back and see if you need to adjust your intentions of what you wrote last week. Maybe there's a little bit of tweaking that needs to happen. Next, we have friendship. And I love this card because it is that yellow center where we empower others, our friends empower us, but also it has the green of the heart, people that love us. That can indicate a friend, a new friend coming in, old friends going out, a shift in your friendship, because sometimes we outgrow the friendships that we've had and we need to move on, and sometimes that's very hard for us to let go of the old so the new can come in. But the friendship card does feel like some of you will be hearing from an old friend, like people that you haven't talked to in a long time, and you're renewing some friendships. And then finally, we have retreat. So retreat is coming back to remind us that we did good last week. Let's continue to retreat from the negativity, to retreat from toxic people, to retreat from toxic situations. Remember to go back inside yourself. The retreat card is nothing more than finding the peace within ourselves, taking time out for us. So through retreat and getting clear with what we want, new friends can come in and our intentions can come to pass. So these are really good cards. I'm going to go again with the Sword of Light. We're going to add this as one of our cards and see if we can see what St. Michael specifically has for us this week. Okay, so this card is Pray from the Heart. And what it says is, prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. I got this card this week too, Pray from the Heart. So I felt like what it meant was when we're in prayer, because a lot of us do pray, some people don't think they do, or maybe they're not, they don't have a connection with their source, or they don't think they do. But the truth is, we all have some form of prayer. And if we're doing it from our heart, if it's really unselfish, if it's really for the good of all, then it comes from our heart. When we really want good things to happen for other people, I know I want wonderful things to happen to all of you, because you support me, and I know that you love and send your care, especially when I was going through some rough times with my mom and myself with some health issues, and I felt that prayer. So when we pray from the heart, other people can feel that. Also, I think it means that we should pray, maybe add prayer to the world. There's so much strife and conflict and sadness and irritation out there, and maybe what we can do is pray and see the world in a more peaceful way. Have that as our intention, that maybe this week we intend that all the prayers go into a bucket of prayer, that anybody who's suffering or having some very horrible thoughts or issues, that we put that in that bucket, and then we ask the angels to go up, Saint Michael with his angels, and pour it all over the entire earth, so that what we see is a golden elixir of green healing energy with some golden put in there, that it just covers the entire planet, so that all of us benefit from prayer from our heart. And then finally, we're going to do Angel of Abundance by Doreen Virtue. I don't know if I put this up, so I'm going to put that up. That was my Sword of Light. Now it's Angel of Abundance, and let's see what they have for us. Okay, this is interesting. So last week we were severing our fears of poverty. This week it's face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that in fact you have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggles with and release these self-doubts. So this goes along with the retreat card too, that we last week we had Sever the Vows of Poverty, which we have done. But in doing so, it may have brought up some financial fears, right? Because now we see that we're severing that fear of poverty, but now what do? And we get stuck. There's a void. So now what we're going to do is consciously or unconsciously work on facing our financial fears, whatever that may be. I am taking classes, and I'm learning a modified tapping version that I use in my coaching sessions, that we work on this a lot. We work on the financial fears, our blockages. And most of the time what comes up is that it's an unconscious thought or an unconscious belief that we got in childhood. And so I work with my clients, and I also take classes so that I too can remove those blocks. So just remember, there are ways and methods that you can do this. If you're not sure what they are, please feel free to reach out to me. You can DM me in Facebook and I'll get back to you. You can send a message here. You can get a hold of me on my Facebook page. All of the ways you can is in the description box below. Remember, we're all in this together, and if we face our financial fears together and we see Mother Earth being healed whole, and our prayers are answered that way, then we can all move forward into a new adventure. The adventure of 2023 can be all about severing our vows of poverty, facing our financial fears, and then opening up to all the abundance that's coming our way, whether it be through opportunities or through monetary income that we didn't know we were expecting. So I hope you like this mini reading. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you will get notified next Monday when I release this video, my new video. Sorry, all the angels are sort of talking to me at the same time. I also want to let you know that I have set a date, March the 8th, for a live workshop I'm going to do, and I'm going to call it Working with Angels in Everyday Life. So I hope you'll join me for that. There'll be more information forthcoming in the next week or so. So watch my Facebook page. If you haven't joined, please do follow me, and you will get all of my upcoming events and any lives I may be doing, and excuse me, any workshops that are coming up. Plus, I will be posting my new website so that if you would like to have a longer version of a reading, whether it be an angel reading, a coaching session, and or a Reiki session, and if you like it, if you live in Indianapolis and you want to do it in person, I'm available. I'm also available online. We can discuss it more. Please book a discovery call, and I'd be happy to take care of that for you too. Have a great week. I'll see you next week in February, and don't forget, you're always on my Reiki Radar. Have a great week.